I'd firstly like to thank the Premier for his words and appreciate he's got to get back to his busy schedule. I'd like to thank Jan Stuckey for being here tonight. It's important, I think, that we can see that our leaders in the political sphere understand what it is that we're trying to achieve, and I appreciate the support. So well done to all the finalists that are in this room, and I'm sure that you'll agree it's not just the people in this room, but to all the staff within the companies that have become finalists and the hard work that those staff have put in. As the winner of last year's Medium Business of the Year and Overall Business of the Year award, I'd like to thank our category sponsor at the time, Panasonic, for sponsoring our award and making it possible, and thanking them very much for the gigantic interactive whiteboard, computer screen, coffee maker things that are in 2 of our offices. They've been very, very useful. Obviously, I'd like to thank Telstra for supporting these awards all of these years, and I think building the Telstra Awards brand into to the brand that it's become, because it's really recognised as the leading program. And I'd also like to thank all of the other category sponsors that make it possible as well. I'd like to thank all Stream staff across all of our offices for all the work they've done, and thank my family as well for their support. My partner Jackie, who's here tonight, thank you particularly. Now, I've gotten my thank yous out of the way first tonight because last time I was so pumped that I forgot to do thank yous. So for everybody else in the room, I brought spare pens and paper for you to quickly do it if you haven't put it together, because you don't want to end up like me. So to give a bit of background, Stream manages insurance claims for insurers, and our goal is to provide a better and faster solution using some smart technology. We help people from everything from water leaking bathrooms to small house fires to floods, cyclones and earthquakes, of which there's been quite a few, and we have to be able to manage thousands of those at any given time. Stream started its journey in 2007 with a small rented office in the back street of Strathpine. I had high hopes and high aspirations and was leveraging the irrational exuberance my parents had given me as a kid to be able to do everything that I think that I can do by putting my mind to it. But Stream's journey actually started about 6 years prior to that, when I was given an opportunity to go into a family business with my father. At the time, I was at uni, working as a burger engineer at McDonald's with honours, and was given an opportunity to transition from that to building jobs, to building software to better manage that business, and then that led me on this path to create the Stream process. And whilst things never happen as quickly as as I like, and it's probably the same for many out there, my team has done some pretty amazing things, and without them I wouldn't be here today. In 2007, we did no jobs. In 2008, we did 2,000, and in 2011, that grew to 36,000, with a total value of close to $1 billion. We now employ over 200 people across Australia and New Zealand, with hundreds of contractors that support them, and then in 2012, we've now moved into the UK market, which has been quite exciting. I'm sure that many of you have moments when you get to certain points in your business journey and it hits you that your work is starting to yield some results, and for me, it was my last trip to the London office, and I was going home in the afternoon, coming down into the tube with thousands of people, and there was this 50 decibel or so screeching of this guy with an electric piano keyboard guitar playing the final countdown, just sort of dancing around. I thought, where else would you want to be? And look at this journey that's gotten me to this point. However, when I look at specifically in the last 12 months since winning the Telstra Awards, it's been quite amazing. We've been in quite a few other awards. We've won a few, but none of them compared to what Telstra Awards have given us. It's amazing how many people in the general public know about the Telstra Awards, and it's amazing how many of our clients actually see it as a prestigious award. Most people will never know the effort that goes into building a business, the risks, the strain, the stresses. Essentially for us, it's been an 11-year journey, the typical 11-year overnight success. Awards like these allow a true external validation of the things that we, you, are all doing well, but what I liked was the opportunity to also focus on the things that needed a bit improving. And as part of this privileged position, part of the brief was to potentially share a few thoughts on how we have gotten to this successful situation, which is questionable taking advice from a burger engineer, so I'd take your salt and add it to what I'm going to say. But for me, it was learning about delegation. If you can learn what you can delegate and what you can't delegate, which is not that simple, but inevitably you reach a ceiling if everything's tied around yourself, and I found that I was able to release that. The business was never going to be worth all that much if it all revolved around me, and you don't do anybody any favours by not pushing them to increase their knowledge and skill sets to help you and the business. So obviously that point is irrelevant if you don't have the right people, and every seminar or conference you go to, they always talk about finding the right people. For us, it was about developing a tool to try and evaluate either new people or existing behaviours, and it was about TEV, talent, experience and values, and how they interact. And then finally, the thing that I've tried to always utilise is never to stop learning. If I learned from all my mistakes, I should have 3 PhDs by now. But I try and read a few books, I try and get all my people to do some seminars and take the bits that are relevant. There's a whole lot of it that's not relevant. And in that journey, I'd certainly like to thank the Tech organisation for assisting me in my growth journey by linking me with like-minded others. So enough from me. The sun is set on Stream's journey in the Telstra Awards, and it's now time to hand over to another group of really exciting, fantastic businesses, and I wish you a great night and all the success for the future.